Does that make you want to celebrate Christmas?
It does make me want to lash out irrationally.
0, 1. Let's get started.
That's great. All right, welcome to episode 17 of Unforced Errors. Today we're going to talk about a lot of things that happened what feels like a long time ago. I am Frank. This is Carl.
I am Carl, and this is episode 17. That's crazy, dude.
It feels like a year since we've sat down and recorded.
It does.
A lot has happened since.
I know.
We're going to try and
You've been busy.
Always.
But how's your week been? How was last week? How was everything?
Things are good.
I saw you at a show. That's different.
That is breaking news.
Yeah.
I don't go to shows.
No.
Very rarely. I paid my dues. I don't go to many shows.
It
Once
was nice
in a while.
to see you there.
It was nice to be there, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I like your band. I just hate all the people that go to see the band. Not them personally, just people.
Yeah,
in general.
people in general.
Yeah. So, it's been busy.
Yeah.
And it's busy season for you.
It is busy season. I've had like 9 shows in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You got a couple kids to take care of.
Yeah, and
during the day.
they have not been feeling great recently.
Yeah, well.
But it is the season for that.
Sure is.
But highlight, I'm here with you right now.
Major.
I'm excited to talk pickleball because I haven't been playing pickleball enough recently.
Yeah.
And Brett seems like he's going to lose it if we don't play pickleball soon.
Yeah, Brett does tend to do that. You just put the dynasty in his hand and he'll calm down.
True.
But yeah, so I think we'll just kind of run through a lot of this as kind of older news, but we should still touch on it. I was in Dallas for, well, technically the Worlds, I guess, but mostly MLP Cup and Collegiate World Championship. So was down there for something unrelated to pickle, and I said, well, let's pop in here and see what's up. So was able to link up with some of the guys from PPA Challenger that we met here, Jacob and Hunter, and make some new connections.
Solid
there.
dudes.
Oh, they're the best.
They are.
The Challenger, the whole team is outstanding.
Yeah.
And so are all the people that play in it too. And unfortunately, I didn't get to see a lot of the people that we met here during Challenger or that I met at the Lifetime Open because Worlds was starting on Monday. I was leaving on Sunday night. So I was there Friday and Saturday. So it was pretty cool. The venue's insane. I mean, they've got like 68 courts overall for various racket sports.
Amazing.
And 30 of those are dedicated to pickleball and 4 of them are covered. So, and 4 are covered like main courts, but then where the collegiate part was at, we're in these massive barns where they probably had another 20
Oh yeah,
courts.
I saw that. That looked awesome.
Amazing setup in there. And they had teams from India. They had teams from somewhere in Asia as well, outside of India, and maybe Taiwan. I don't remember. It's been...
I mean, Worlds is like the Super Bowl of pickleball, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so...
And you just happened to be down there.
I was there, and we did it. And so the wife went and did some things with some friends that she had in town, and I said, well, let me just slip out of here for about 4 or 5 hours. No big deal. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I got to see a lot of MLP Cup stuff. Obviously, wasn't there for the final, but really just crazy to just walk around, and it's just like Ben's walking by me, and Annalee's walking by, and I turn around, and James Ignatowicz is just being James Ignatowicz, and it's just fantastic stuff all around.
Dude. Hopefully you grab some of their essence and you'll never miss a slam again.
Yeah, I've played since and have missed. So that didn't happen. But it was like a round robin style pool play for MLP. So everybody kind of played each day.
That's awesome.
Got to see Andre and CJ up close and
studs.
Yeah, insane. I mean, so that's a whole thing. But so there were 17 teams for MLP Cup, which included the Las Vegas Night Owls. They're now up in the Premier League.
Yes, they are.
Spent some time hanging out with a friend of the program, James Delgado, and he had a tough draw even in Worlds, but only up for him. He's awesome.
Oh yeah,
great dude. I talked to him probably for a half hour while there was a rain delay because we did have some questionable weather, and then it was beautiful the rest of the time.
Good.
But St. Louis Shock ended up winning, so going into it, you figure sliders, shock, flash, and
the usual suspects.
The flash crowd were present as always.
Oh yeah,
they come ready to go. So it was really good, really fun. I know we've talked about doing some MLP stuff, like going to some of these, and we got to do it.
Yeah, we do,
because the team atmosphere is so fun.
We do. I think we have some PPA tournaments locked down that we're gonna go to, but we'll look at the MLP schedule and definitely try to hit one of those up.
Oh yeah, definitely. So that was that, and then the collegiate pickleball. There was 29 schools, including the first time appearance from Spring Arbor.
Ooh.
Spring Arbor, if you don't know, is the alma mater of Connor Mogul, fresh PPA contract. Shout out. We'll get to that.
Crazy good player.
Nick Romano, officially engaged. Shout out, Nick.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Nick and the lady, shout out to them.
Congrats.
Great dudes, both of them. So 220 players total.
Wow.
Utah Tech won, as they do,
Yeah.
That's Hunter Iono, who's that's his alma mater. He's the duper guy.
Yeah.
Director of collegiate pickleball. We had him on too.
He's awesome.
So that's his alma mater, who he's said that's the beauty of pickleball right now, is like you're not having these monster schools that are winning. You have these smaller schools and are really doing cool things. So yeah, so that was the situation there. And then just an awesome experience. I think obviously it's worth us, going to check that out if we can make it work. I know it's kind of during your busy season next year, but it would be worth us heading down there during the actual world stuff.
Yeah, dude, pickleball above all else.
Obviously, clearly we're prioritizing it. We had some upsets then. So I guess we'll transition into the actual worlds stuff, because this was like a straight week, plus of high level pickleball.
Oh yeah, and I actually got to watch some of it, even though I was busy, mainly because you would text me, be like, dude, check this out, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, by the way, Alex Crum's about to upset someone again in singles, because that's what Alex Crum does. Yeah. And he did it. He beat Ben. Alex Crum was a 28 seed. Ben was a 7 seed. Beat him 3-11, 11-4, 11-1. So convincing fashion.
Yeah.
Like that dude. He's a target. We want to get him on the podcast at some point.
Yeah, incredible showing by him.
Yeah, he's great. And then we also, we had our guy, Tom Protzek.
Dude, he's the best.
Nobody wears our hat as much as Tom Protzek. So shout out to Tom. I mean, absolutely.
We love that guy.
Just a 10 out of 10 human. And every time I see a picture of him not on the court, he's rocking the Unforced Errors hat. And we're going through some supply chain issues, Carl.
Didn't we just send him some?
We did just send him a hat. It'll probably get here today. But
so look for that.
But Tom's actually never home. So maybe in 6 months when he does go back to Oklahoma, he'll be able to grab the hat. But we're having some supply chain issues, but the hats will be available for purchase at some point here. So that was so he beats Jack Sock. Tom's a 35 seed, Jack a 6 seed, 12-10, 9-11, 11-6. It was a different game before Tom rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
I mean,
he looked unstoppable.
The thing with him, and he says this, is like it's always been the speed. His quickness is what has got him so far in athletics, even in soccer. Yeah. But the way he flies around the court is just wild to watch.
It is. It really is. I think even you could see a couple times where even like Jack Sock was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like he would try to do some of those softer shots when, Tom was back on the baseline, and then next thing you know, Tom's there hitting it back. And it's just like really, really impressive.
Yeah. So that was a big one. I was a little nervous when he rolled the ankle. I know he's used to working through injuries, but you're playing Jack Sock, who hits the ball very hard, and you need to be able to hit the to hit those angles running. So so there was that, and then we another friend of the program, Anwar Braham, another big day for him. We'll talk about that, but him and Chris Crouch over AJ Kohler and Deckel Bar, 3-11, 11-6, 12-10. So we'll cover them in the Challenger here shortly. And then Claudio Quiones Garcia and looks like Etienne Blazkowicz. Sorry if I botched that. It would not be the first name I've botched. I'm doing it in my best, though.
Blazkowicz.
Yeah, I just want you to know I'm trying. They were able to beat. They were the 47 seed.
Wow.
And they beat Julian Arnold and Donald Young, the 16 seed, 11-8, 6-11, 11-7. Should also note that Anwar and Chris were the 44th seed, and they beat the 9 seed with AJ Kohler and Deckelbar. So some big upsets.
Yeah,
there.
and you're seeing that more, I feel like.
Yeah, and
you're getting these players that aren't as well known, but they are excellent.
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be something that you're going to start seeing a lot more of.
And Anwar and Chris are a perfect example of where the Challenger getting all those reps is paying off.
Exactly. It gives them that confidence, it gives them that experience, and then they can kind of show up on the main tour there and show everybody who they are.
Yeah. So this was all before the Challenger. We also had one in the female, which was Isabella Dunlap. She beat Jelena Ingram 11-6, 11-3. She also battled Caitlin Christian before losing 11-7, 11-8. This Isabella Dunlap is a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely.
She has been playing some amazing pickle, both singles and doubles, but her singles game I noticed, especially when I watched a lot of the Little Rock, she was just unbelievable. And so I think it's cool to see her come in too and really start pushing some weight around here in the big leagues with some of these people. So that was really awesome to see. But not all things were good, Carl. There was one thing that we will discuss that people are not really too thrilled about, and it does involve our 2-time previous guest, Olivia McMillan.
Yeah.
But listen, here's the thing, okay? This Allison Phillips was her partner. Allison calls this ball out. The ball's easily a foot in. Everybody can see it.
Easily a foot in.
Not a good look. It's not a good look for anybody.
It kind of exploded every pickleball forum on the internet.
People were literally like digging up videos that we've posted on YouTube and commenting things.
Yeah.
It's just like, everybody calm down, okay? First of all, zero history of cheating.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really know Allison Phillips at all, but I can tell you that Olivia has zero history of cheating.
No, all the integrity in the world.
Awesome human. Sometimes you just kind of freeze. Like it doesn't matter how many games you've played before, how long you've been doing it. Sometimes you kind of freeze and you're like, did I not see that right? She made the call. It is what it is. Okay. So that's that. The other thing is, the big takeaway is we need line judges.
Yes. I mean, how many people have to say that? Everybody knows this at this point.
Pickleball is getting big enough that it's almost serious. Inexcusable to not, to still have people calling their own lines.
Well, dude, it seems like every time there's a tournament, you see these controversies, and it's always about the line calls. I mean, the dude that just got like suspended for the same thing? It's like, this is happening so much. Something just needs to happen.
I hope that they do something. I'm hopeful. So, but yeah, I mean, we're not going to go crazy on this topic. We'll bring it up because it is big, it was like big news last week, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, and I haven't really seen anything that they have mentioned. If Allison or Olivia has commented on it, I haven't seen it, but, I mean, everybody in the world knows that was a bad call. Everybody knows that ball was the most in that a ball can be, really. But, this, like you said, this is just another reason why we need, better line calls, better judges, and kind of get this sport in a more serious place.
100%. So that's all we're going to do on that situation. Let's cover a little Challenger here, Carl, because this was this was the Challenger Championship. So, you're battling all year.
Yeah.
And you end up going in, and if you win, you're disciplined, then you get a PPA contract. So that's what everybody's chasing at the Challenger level, or they're chasing some points if they're already signed. But yeah, so you had the gold medal matches here, which was Sione Mendez. She won against Jada Bowie. And so shout out to her. And then Connor Mogul beat Matthew Finnerty, and Matthew Finnerty's been battling all year. All four of these guys, George Rangelov and Tristan Dassault, they were all just battling back and forth all year. But Connor gets the gold there. And then you've got the mixed Nicole Conrad and Austin Bricker beating Monica Wynn and Luke Pham. So they were handing out some contracts. And then the last two is Isabella Dunlap again with Abigail Hatton and Anwar Brahm and Chris Crouch.
Yeah.
Pull it out. So a lot of good people there getting some gold and getting the even more important thing than gold is a contract with PPA. So basically, for the people that don't know, that essentially means they don't now have to work through the back. They don't have to go through the qualifiers. So they get a little financial help. They don't have to go through the qualifiers. So you're not completely burned out from
by the
playing,
time if you do get through, by the time you play the big dogs, then you're not burnt out.
Exactly. So that is where Challenger ends. And now Challenger actually starts. The new season will be starting December 12th through the 14th in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
We will not be there, sadly, because we both already have plans.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But we'll definitely be at some Challengers.
I wish we could be there. That one's close enough to just zip up to.
I know. It's just brutal timing, just with everything going on that week. So
I have the Kiowa Marathon.
Oh, well.
I'm running it. I run marathons.
Yeah, you do. In your head.
No, we're playing it. But I get to watch people run it.
Well,
people good. Better than me.
Well, they're better off.
I'm out of breath just sitting here.
Oh, same. So next up now, we're done with Worlds. That was obviously a huge thing there. Next up, it starts today. PPA Lakeland Open, November 18th to the 23rd at the Bierman Family Tennis Center.
Oh, yeah.
Down there in Florida. So, yeah, that'll be a fun one. Everybody's back and done with their Worlds hangover, and now it's time to just fire it back up again.
Yeah, I love it.
So
keep it rolling.
That's that, and then kind of one last thing to cover here as far as PPA stuff goes before we discuss the HUDEF is sorry not sorry, getting the ban hammer, Carl.
Dude. I could not be more upset about this.
I knew you'd be bothered. I'm bothered, but I mean, nobody's a bigger Chris Cali fan than you.
I am. I am a huge, huge fan. That's literally what got me into watching, MLP, PPA, any professional form of pickleball. That is what got me into it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one.
No chance.
The fact that this is no longer available literally upsets me. And we need to #free Chris Cali.
We are going to #free Chris Cali. I don't know which way he's getting freed, but he's really important to the sport, to your point.
He is. And he's so good at it.
It's just a very different approach. I don't know where, obviously at some point, I assume the PPA will have some type of, comment on this. I don't know.
They would have to.
But it does seem like, he's got plenty of support.
But I don't even understand why you would do this. Like, this is only good for the sport. This dude is entertaining, which you need entertainment in sports for people like me who have trouble just sitting down and watching something. But when there's something that's entertaining, I can get into it, and then that gets me into the big picture. You know what I mean? And Chris Cali is so good at being entertaining while also providing information. What is the problem here? Can we get him, even if it's just him, let's get him licensed to share this stuff. The dude's great.
100%. I mean, I don't know, unless there's something behind the scenes that I'm very unaware of.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be
to where, why this happened, but he seems confused, and so does everybody else, and it doesn't seem like there's any official word on what's going on here. But I understand that he is his approach is very direct but it's humor.
That's what makes it entertaining.
Don't take it so serious.
Yeah.
If that's the reason that he's not allowed to do it because somebody got butthurt about something he said, then unless it was really something derogatory or something really
which
bad,
I haven't seen,
which is very unlikely. I mean, this guy's a well-oiled machine on the recaps. Yeah. Okay, he's not just out here saying wild things to insult people. But my thing with him is he's helped not only show you the game, but he gets to show you the personalities of the players.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm sure Kate Fahey doesn't want him recapping her bashing a paddle off her head, but if he didn't do that, I wouldn't have seen it.
All press is good press, right?
That's it. So it's but there's different things where you get to be oh, wow, she's intense.
Yeah.
Now I want to watch her.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's just see what else does she do out there. And
exactly. If it's for the humor, I'll go on a hunger strike.
You will.
I won't. But I'm very hungry right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, luckily we're on the final topic, Carl, for you, and it is we have the HUDEF review, the Apex Pro 2. The review is out currently. That's news to you, Carl, but it's
No, I saw it this morning.
You did. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's out there. And yeah, I mean, I think we both enjoyed playing with that paddle.
I did.
It was cool to use a foam paddle that is standard shape. I mean, technically it almost is so close to a hybrid.
It definitely felt like a hybrid. I feel like it was quick like a standard shape, but I actually liked the shape because it did feel more like a hybrid when I was playing with it.
The shape feels quickish, but the shape does, but the paddle itself to me was heavy.
It felt a little head heavy for some reason.
Yeah, the swing weight, they said it was like 109, and I was like, there's no way.
Yeah,
and all the other reviewers that got theirs, it was like 115 to 118. It felt like I'm swinging an elongated paddle.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say it did feel like swinging an elongated paddle. It was quick. Obviously it's not quick as like the standard Phoenix I just played with. That thing is insanely quick.
Right.
But it felt quick for it being more like a hybrid, I guess. But it did feel head heavy, which it's not my favorite when it's head heavy. And when I played with it, I feel like just like the Dynasty, where it took a little bit to break in, and then you're like, whoa, this thing's actually really good.
Right.
It was the same way. When I first played with it, the first couple games, I was like, sweet spot seems kind of small. There was like one spot where if it hit that, this thing was sending the ball.
Oh yeah. It got better. The more I play with it, the more accustomed I got to it.
And it kind of like opened up.
Yeah. And it definitely felt better, but that sweet spot, when you hit it, it's a rocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome, but I had fun playing with it. It's not also that you're like getting killed on the dead, like there's not a lot of vibrations or anything on off center shots. It's just, it feels like a normal like control paddle from the edges.
Yeah.
And then when you hit that middle part, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. You're like, dude, this thing has all the juice.
But a lot of fun to play with, effortless with serves, just like a lot of these power paddles, effortless with serves, and the drives felt good, and shaping the ball was not bad on it. Not as much dwell time as some other paddles, but it was still solid.
But once again, like all of these paddles that have a ton of power, even if the sweet spot is a little smaller, if you're a controlled player, you're going to crush it.
Yeah.
If you're us,
well, look, okay. I said it in the review. If you're a high level player, you really like this thing. Yeah. If you're like 4.0 and above is what I would classify, I guess, as a high level.
Well, just like the Tornado. I mean, the same thing I said in my review. It's like, if you're someone who has a lot of control, you're going to destroy with this thing.
Yeah. So,
but speaking of these paddles up here, we should talk about Chorus having their huge, insane sale.
Super duper insane.
Crazy prices.
They've got to get rid of some merchandise that has the C on it. They're not allowed to keep that. That's a whole different story for another day. But basically, their loss is your massive gain.
Yeah.
Because their Black Friday prices are kind of bonkers.
Dude, they're insane. Like, I'm about to buy a bunch of Super Courts.
I mean, Shapeshifter, $69. Super Court, $59. The Echo for $49. The tournament bag for $59 is
that the one you have?
Yes.
Dude, that thing is so nice.
It's so nice, and like what differentiates it from different tournament bags?
Well, I mean, I have this bag right here. You see how big this one is? Like Frank's Chorus bag fits more paddles and is nicer than that.
Well, I'll say it. Yeah, it has a lot like more functional pockets.
Yes, yeah,
that's the difference, because they're all going to open in the center with that center zip. That bag is like
for $59. That's insane.
Kind of like stupid.
Yeah.
So shout out to Chorus.
If you need a bag, get that. I mean, that's like the price of like an Amazon pickleball bag.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're not getting a bag better than that for $59. There's zero chance it's not happening. So, but yeah, I mean, outside of the bags, you're saving a ton of money on all of these. And then the Phoenix,
and does our code work with that?
Our code will also work with it. So it's there was some discrepancy back and forth, but my understanding is that you'll still be able to use the code.
So it'd be like $53 for that bag.
Right. Yeah. It's let's see.
Which would be absolutely.
It is exactly $53. You must be looking it up.
It's literally like you're stealing it.
Here, I thought you're a math wizard.
I am a math wizard, dude.
Okay.
Give me an equation.
I won't.
No,
So
I have it right here.
you're looking at just wildly discounted. So the Super Court for $53 is probably one of the best deals in business there.
Well, let's also look at this. They have overgrips, $5, silicone tape, $5, lead tape, $3,
Everything.
weights, $3, like glasses, $19, and all of this is cheaper after you use code Unforced Errors.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
unbelievable. I'm definitely gonna take advantage of this and grab some stuff. I literally might buy one of those bags or 3.
Look, I mean, if it has a C on it, it must go. So, I mean, it sucks for Chorus. Like, I hate to see them going through this.
It does suck for them.
They kind of got the shaft on the Chorus Fire getting delisted. That was kind of nonsense again. But that's a whole nother discussion about that flawed system that they do for that. But, yeah. So now they're getting hit again, and this time they got to get rid of everything. So definitely go out and support them. Go buy some stuff. Matt from Chorus is awesome dude. He's been so good to us, and he just supporting small business on Black Friday. So go do it. And
yeah, he's a great dude. Check out his music too.
There you go.
Also, Luz is having. They told us today they got their Black Friday deals finalized. So check them out, and you still get a 15% off with our code from them.
Yeah, hammer that Unforced Errors code anywhere there's Black Friday deals. You'll probably find that discount works.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest ones with Luz is your chance of receiving a rare cannon will be increased, but if you buy 2 cannon paddles, you'll get $10 off instantly, and you can also use our code, which we know the cannons are an insanely good paddle for a very cheap price.
Yeah, going back to the Challenger, Abigail Hatton, that's what she uses. She's a Luz sponsored pro, just won gold. And I actually messaged her the other day. I'm like, these paddles are so good.
They are.
And she said, she said they're all good, but the Cannon is my favorite.
Really? She likes the cannons.
No surprise, because it's like a Yola. Oh, I know. That's your favorite.
This has become my new main paddle.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally feel weird if I don't play with it. And I've just been enjoying it so much. So take that with...
That's the Pro for Inferno for those of you listening.
Ooh, we do have just listeners.
Yeah. It's good to notice that at 27 minutes. Hey, tell you, there's one thing about us is we are consistently inconsistent. So,
hey, someone's got to do it.
All right, Carl, well, that's all the time we have.
You're right.
And we just wanted to get on here and talk a little pickleball, a little Worlds action, get people updated, get ready for Lakeland.
We also know that, Anna Lee Waters got her 38th Triple Crown. That's just insane.
Yeah.
And I think,
well,
she obviously wants this.
I don't know if she could win at Pickleball Charleston. A lot of those tournaments
That's silver medal, man.
Well, a lot of those tournaments are at Collins Park, and I don't know if she's big dog enough to be winning over there.
No.
You didn't see her at the Challenger. There's a reason.
All right.
Okay,
I don't want it to end.
Well, it has to end, because if not, the camera will stop recording. So.
You're right. Maybe Sony will sponsor us and send us some.
Yeah, we're working on that transition. That's a whole nother discussion. All right, that's episode 17 for Unforced Errors. As always, you can follow us everywhere at Unforced Errors PB. You can use our discount code Unforced Errors. Everywhere there's a Black Friday sale, give it a shot.
Yeah.
And get ready for PPA Lakeland, and get ready for us to hit you with more paddle reviews and gear reviews. But
we got some down the pipeline here, and we got some more content, and we're about to have a little more freedom here soon, and
it's gonna be great. So until then, we'll see you on the next one.